We are here at Northern Rivers Equine. We're going to do another live yearling parade. I'm joined by Mark Hughes from Woodland Stud. His voice will be the one doing all the talkovers, and hopefully people enjoy this live parade. Mark, thanks very much, and we'll get it started.
Morning, Paul. We're looking at 8 lots here today. The draft that Northern Rivers Equine is taking to Bathurst, their Gold Crown sale on Sunday week, the 22nd of March. So the first lot through today will be lot 69, a magnificent looking Highview Tommy filly, 1st of December foal, out of the Elsu mare Tiger's Lady, a daughter of the great Tigerish. So for all intention purposes, this family, there is only 2 dams on the page. $1 million worth of earners in the on this page, including, as I mentioned, the great Tigerish, a winner of over 500,000. Ali Tiger, a son of Christian Cullen, who paced 49 and had 29 wins, including 16 in North America. And more recent winners, actually only in the last couple of weeks. Son of a Tiger, a son of American Ideal, has been a Gloucester Park winner. One off Delight, a multiple Gloucester Park winner as well by Bettors Delight, all in this family. So lot 69 is a Highview Tommy filly, born and raised in New Zealand, exported to Australia. Eligible for the Bathurst Gold Crown and the Australasian Breeders' Crown. Highview Tommy, from limited opportunities, quite a number of winners in New Zealand, a couple of quality fillies over there that have won races. But a fractious young lady she is today, it's all brand new to her. But as you can see, she's a doppelganger for her father. He is a jet black animal, and she is an absolute daughter of her father. So that'll be lot 69, the Highview Tommy filly, who will be on sale on March 22nd. The next lot through the ring will be lot number 39, which is an American Ideal filly. American Ideal fillies obviously have been dominant for a long time in both hemispheres. So this American Ideal filly is bred on the Falcon Sealster cross. So American Ideal out of Falcon Sealster, mostly noted in this part of the world for the Great Ideal Scott, a winner of the Great Northern Derby, a Breeders' Crown, and $850,000. And not many bred on this cross actually in North America, but 9 bred on this cross in the States for 8 winners. So American Ideal out of Falcon Sealster. And also another pedigree with only 2 dams on the page. So the family of the great Stun and Cullen, Coburg, and a family that's very relevant with a horse called It's All About Faith, a son of Captain Treacherous in this family, placed second last Friday night in the Group 1 $100,000 2-year-old race at Alexandra Park. So a very relevant family. And American Ideal actually produced a 2-year-old winning daughter filly at Bathurst last night. So the American Ideal fillies continue to roll. So this is lot 39, an American Ideal filly out of Maresmo, a Falcon Sealster mare who has had 2 winners, including Myra Vina and Mozart Lace. But as I said, 2 generations on the page. $1 million worth of earners on this page. American Ideal filly, lot 39, who will be consigned next week.
Next one's coming through. Where, as you say, they are live, so we get a little bit of a lag behind with some of the staff, but we're all good, ready to go.
So this is lot 59, the only Bettors Delight filly in the sale, the only Bettors Delight actually in the sale. The last Bettors Delight available at any yearling sale in Australia this year. This particular filly is bred by Bettors Delight out of an Art Major mare. Now, Bettors Delight out of Art Major mares at the Australian Pacing Gold sale on Sunday. One filly bought 80, one filly bought 100. The cross at that sale on Sunday averaged close to $77,000. So Bettors Delight fillies this season at yearling sales have been exceedingly well sought. The top price for any yearling in the Southern Hemisphere so far this year has been a Bettors Delight filly for $280,000. So this is a cross that everybody expects going forward will rock. Strong, very, very good type of filly. Very sensible as well. Well put together. And as I say, Bettors Delight continues to raise the bar each year. And produced a 2-year-old at Menangle on Saturday night in 152. So at the age of 20 when that mare was bred, Bettors was 20 years old, but still leaving horses at that age. Had a very good 2-year-old winner, actually pinhooked out of the Woodlands Weanling Sale draft 2 years ago, win at Bathurst last night as well. So Bettors Delight out of an Art Major mare. This is lot 59. And as I say, the last Bettors Delight for sale in an Australian yearling sale in 2020.
Next one, mate.
So lot 19 will be the next lot. Another American Ideal called Ideal Energy. A November foal, eligible for the Bathurst Gold Crown and the Australasian Breeders' Crown. So this filly, another one with 3 dams on the page, and this cross is one of North America's most successful. Not a lot of Arts Place mares in this part of the world. So the American Ideal Arts Place line goes significantly at 90% in North America. 129 starters for 117 winners. Unbelievably, a cross that rocks. So here's one. Not many of this fillies bred in this part of the world will be an ideal broodmare going forward, but obviously a lot of racetrack success as well at this level. So another family with over $1 million on the page. So some of these families are just like ATMs, and they're only in the first couple of generations. So American Ideal filly won at Bathurst last night. American Ideal 2-year-old won at Melton on Saturday night in the main race going 55. American Ideal clearly had one of the best daughters in the Southern Hemisphere last year called Pelosi. She won the New South Wales Breeders' Challenge and the Australian Pacing Gold. So there's no doubt that the American Ideal fillies do rock and roll early. So here we go. This is lot 19, Ideal Energy by American Ideal out of Invigorate, who was a daughter of the great Arts Place, with $1 million in earnings on the page. Breeders' Crown and Bathurst Gold eligible is this particular filly.
Lovely walker.
She's a beautiful walker and very pretty head too. So quality looking young lady this one is. That'll be lot 19, the first lot of the Northern Rivers draft to go through at Bathurst next Sunday, the 22nd of March, starting at 11 o'clock. So the next lot through will be lot 90, which is the last of the Mach 3s, and she is so named.
Didn't notice the name actually. Max last.
Yeah, so obviously Mach 3, one of the great size in this part of the world, but going forward it's rather ominous that in the last 12 months he will be a feature on the broodmare size list going forward. But more importantly for her immediately, this filly is a November foal who will be eligible for the Bathurst Gold Crown and the Australasian Breeders' Crown. So here is a chance to get in on the ground level, to get one of the last Mach 3s available anywhere, anytime in the next couple of weeks. So a lot of very, very good horses in this family, a lot of speed in this family as well. Express Stride in the second generation. And here's another filly on pedigree with only 2 generations on the page. So another family that just continues to deliver in both generations. So Express Stride, a 49 winner, won at Menangle going 49 since exported to the States. Very good horse in New Zealand. Lorella, a daughter of the great Christian Cullen, she made 700. She made close to 700,000. New Zealand 3-year-old filly of the year in this family. Other recognised names are Muskeg Express, Pac-Man, Crystal Sparkles. Agios Nikolaos was a very good horse out of this family as well. And Laredo Torpedo, a Victorian winner for David Aiken. So Mach 3 filly, eligible for Bathurst Gold Crown and the Australasian Breeders' Crown. That's lot number 90. A very racy looking lot number 90, a Mach 3 filly.
You're doing a good job, mate.
Yeah, oh look, these horses are presented beautifully, and there's a bit of, the simple reality is with a lot of these horses, they've got pedigrees that are relevant, and they run very deep as well, which helps to sell them down the line. So this is the last filly we're presenting today. This is lot 83, a daughter of the great Art Major, a October 10th foal, 2018, out of a Mach 3 mare. Now significantly, I just mentioned Mach 3 before, his daughter through as well. The top lot at the Australian Pacing Gold sale on Sunday was by Bettors Delight out of a Mach 3 mare. He made $150,000. So the significance of Mach 3 going forward as a broodmare sire will be high. So here we have a beautifully correct Art Major filly, New Zealand bred and raised out of the Mach 3 mare Annie Morvan, who herself was a 52 horse and won 11 races and close to 150 grand. And from the immediate family of Ellie's Jet, Bad out of El Susie, we know how good Art Major fillies are at 2. He's been the leading juvenile sire in Australia for a number of years in that regard. They just continue to rock and roll. They are continually sought at yearling sales as well. And she will be Bathurst Gold Crown eligible and Australasian Breeders' Crown eligible as well. So an Art Major filly out of a Mach 3 mare. And I dare say will be one of the more sought after fillies at next week's yearling sale at Bathurst on the 22nd of March. Very good walker, very laid back sort of girl, but gee, everything appears is definitely in the right place for her. That's lot 83, Art Major, Annie Morvan filly called Major Annie.
We might have caught him up by the looks, I think, Mark.
We've caught them up here, so that was the first. There are 8 lots today, so all the 6 young ladies have been through, and there's 2 colts to come. So just a word, Kath's and her team consigned a number of yearlings at the Pacing Gold sale in Melbourne back on the start of February. 100% clearance rate. They all sold. They were in demand. So they're well prepared. So now another further 7 weeks down the track here. Here's another draft to present at Bathurst. And looks like that they are, for their first crack at the yearling sales, they're certainly producing a quality yearling. So here we go. We've got the 2 colts to come out of the draft of 8. And this will be lot 54. Lot 54. Which is on account of Sharon Munnelly from her late father's draft and families. So Pet Rock, colt, 27th of November, colt, a very, very, very good looking individual out of a Bettors Delight mare. So we know going forward that the Bettors Delight broodmare factor will be significant, as it already is. So some very, very, very nice horses in this family. Tracing back to Forest Glory, who is now the dam of 10 to race for 8 winners, an 80% strike rate, including Bullion Bull, the great filly and mare, Australian older mare of the year, Nola Rama in this family. So certainly a bit of depth to it. Forest Falcon, Forest Verde, Candlestick, John O'Rama, the list goes on, Belisario, Mulgrave, etc. So Pet Rock out of Bettors Delight, not many of those in this part of the world, but the cross early in North America has had at least 6 or 7 winners bred on this cross. Pet Rock out of Bettors Delight mare, November 27th colt. He is a very strikingly good looking individual. He will be eligible for the Bathurst Gold Crown. Pet Rock, of course, the sire of New South Wales Breeders' Challenge Group 1 winning final winner. And from not a lot of opportunity, just getting the job done. So lot 54. Pet Rock out of Cuddlesome. Bathurst Gold Crown eligible. Will be at Bathurst for sale on November the 22nd, commencing at 11 o'clock. So the second of the colts that we'll bring out for you now, and the last lot in this nice little draft of 8 is lot 75. A Sweet Lou colt. And have a good look at him. So he's a 15th of August foal. You can see the difference. He is now a 16 or 17 month old yearling. Probably 17 months will do the trick. It's March coming up. So he's Bathurst Gold Crown and Australian and Australasian Breeders' Crown eligible. Sweet Lou colts in North America, 4 inside 149. Sweet Lou has the 2 of the leading contenders in Saturday night's Tasmanian Derby, 2 of his sons. Now Sweet Lou had 10 in the Australian Pacing Gold sale on the weekend. All of them sold, they all cleared. People want to buy them. They've been significantly sorted all yearling sales this selling season from Auckland, Christchurch, Perth, Melbourne and Sydney. Had the 4th top lot at the sale in Perth. Had a 72k filly in New Zealand, and significantly they do run. So 3 generations on this colt's page, including the great, sorry, it's only 2 generations, including the great Orange Agent, the daughter of American Ideal, Cincinnati Kid, who was a star free-for-aller for Mark Peace in Melbourne, and out of the In the Pocket mare, It's Inevitable. So Gold Crown, Australasian Breeders' Crown. So Sweet Lou this season, we did the maths the other day, has returned 9.5 times his service fee on average for this particular year to breeders in Australia and New Zealand. So if you're doing the maths, he was a stay-in to breed to that year. So August foal, which everybody wants. He'll probably be a rock and roll 2-year-old looking at him. And he will be for genuine sale on March the 22nd. Not April, you doofus. So that brings that brings the draft to an end. Only a lazy 8 of them, which is always very good. And they've all been very well prepared. As I said, significantly, Northern Rivers draft cleared 100% at the Melbourne sale at the start of February, and they'll be aiming to do the same at Bathurst Sunday week, Kath.
Yes, they're all for genuine sale. So yeah, hopefully people like them when they see them, and yeah, and they all sell well. We're excited to be heading up to Bathurst, and yeah, I think it'll be a really good sale.
All right, good stuff. And look, this is the second time we did this. We did this with their Australian Pacing Gold Draft, and the feedback on social was sensational. And hopefully we can get the same out of today's little 8 catalogue display.
Yeah, I think, everyone's just busy, and it's just a great way for people to have a look at them and get a bit of an insight into what the yearlings look like before they get up to the sale and can see what they expect. And maybe there's some surprise packets there that they might say, hey, oh, that's not a bad looking type. So it just gives everyone a bit more of a chance to have a bit more of a look.
Yep. All right, good stuff. So when do you guys travel up next week?
We're heading up next Friday, so Friday the 20th. So they'll be in and settle in on the Saturday, and then they'll move over to the sales ring early Sunday morning. So the sale starts at 11 o'clock on the Sunday morning.
So this is a bit of a rubber stamp on the end of what's been a very big 2019-20 season for you and your crew.
Absolutely, it's probably a culmination of about 12 months work all come together really for this sale. So with all the buildings and the setup for the stallions, obviously American Ideal for the stud season, it was very successful. We had a successful sale at Melbourne APG with the yearlings there, and we hope to do the same here at Bathurst. And then, depending on all the flight availability, and we might head back to New Zealand in May again.
Yep, we'll probably see you over there. We're selling 75 of them, so I'm sure one or two will find their way back here. But congratulations on today. They all look sensational. And congratulations on you and your staff's effort in having a massive input on the harness racing scene this season.
Thank you very much. Thanks for coming up and doing a great job today.
No worries. Bill's in the mail.